one of the funniest comedians anywhere, anytime, David Brenner. Hello, David. Welcome.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You know, they probably are thinking, what is David Brenner doing in a Better Health and Fitness show?
I thought the same thing, because the truth of the matter is I work out all the time. Because you got to. You get to the point where, you know, you're walking down the street and you're wearing out the pockets of your pants and you're walking, you know, to show up. So you get to the point in life where you got to maintain, but I hate it. I think it's disgusting. And I'm working with my trainer all the time, and I kept saying, why do these people smile and they're happy when they're doing this? It's disgusting. I said, someone should do an honest videotape, a great workout, but tell the truth. It's horrible to do this. I hate it. So I decided to do it. So I did the I Hate the Workout.
And we're going to tell you about it today, because this is one videotape that I think all of you who also hate to work out. David, what would you say the percentages of those who do and hate it and those who do and love it?
I would say that anyone over the age of 6 has to hate it. You know, because the body pays after that. I think that I would say 90% of the people really hate it, even if they act like they like it.
You mean once they outgrow mouser size, they hate it?
They hate it. The minute they go with the funny ears, you gotta hate it.
Well, when you lived in Philadelphia and you were standing on the street corner with all your buddies up there in the gangs and all that sort of thing, did you make fun of the jocks who used to work out all the time and walk down the street like this?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, we used to make fun of those guys when they weren't around, but we didn't have to work out in the old neighborhood, because every day one group would chase you to this street and another gang would chase you to this street. So we had an aerobic workout.
Whether you wanted it
or
not.
And you climb up fences to get away from them. So we had all the workout we needed.
David, I always thought you were the leader. What do you mean run? You were running?
No, let me tell you something. You get a nickname. You know, guys in the city, they get nicknames like Johnny Knuckles. We had Johnny No Tooth. But you get a nickname by how you are in street fights. Yeah. And I was David Run.
David Run?
Yeah,
I always thought you were Kingy.
That was my nickname from my father, Kingy. Yeah.
Why did he call you Kingy?
Because he said I acted like a king. I walked around like a king. I was a king of a slum. Stupid. I'm acting like a king. No, I had that attitude. You know, I'm going to be somebody someday, that kind of attitude.
Well, did you get a trainer who helped you devise this tape so that the exercises in it are really authentic?
Yes, because the trainer, Lancelot Bacchus, is the perfect specimen of a guy who builds up without any false stuff, you know, without steroids, anything like that. And he takes a whole holistic approach to good health. The guy is phenomenal. And I worked with him, and he knows how much I hate it. So I would kid with him all the time and tell him how much I hate it. But he just goes on. He just pressures me to do it. So he and I, in this tape, we become the trainer for the person at home. They throw it into the machine, and they work with us. It's like 38 minutes of great free weight exercises.
When I first heard, I thought, this has got to be a joke. It's probably 30 minutes of put on and put down and laughing and everything. But you're dead serious about it.
Dead serious, but we have fun because, you know, I'm off. I mean, I'm always seeing the funny things in life. I mean, I ruined my Aunt Emily's funeral 2 weeks ago. I mean, I'm really, you know, I'm standing there. Well, I'm thinking, everyone's saying she looks like herself. I said, who's she going to look like? I mean, she dies and all of a sudden she looks like who, Marilyn Monroe? I mean, she's dead. You know, Aunt Emily died. She looks the same. It says she's dead.
So, bless her, she had a good long life,
everyone's looking at you like you're weird. So I can, you know, so I try to hold back from. So everything is funny. There's humor in everything. You really can get through anything in life. And there's even humor in working out. And that's what I put into the tape.
Well, we have this tape for you here on the JCPenney Television Shopping Channel. And David, you say on the tape that age doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a kid 7 years old and you want to start using this tape, it works. How about a guy like my age? Will it work for me?
Well, you're in great shape. You're a wall. I mean, you're in great shape. It'll work for anybody, any age, in any shape. And if you say to yourself, I'm too old or I'm too out of shape, you're just lying to yourself, because the person in the worst shape can get into shape. You know, just eat the right foods and you exercise, and you can really, the main thing isn't that you're going to live longer, though you probably will. It's that you won't suffer in life. You'll reach a potential that your body can reach. And the idea of anything in life is to reach your potential.
So actually with this, the purpose is not to build bulging biceps and triceps and the big pecs and all that sort of thing. The idea is to feel better.
It's to feel better and look better, and then you feel better about yourself. You get a trim. You tighten up. You trim away the fat. You know, you don't have that fat where you cross your leg and it takes another 3 minutes for the rest of your leg to join it. You don't have that.
Or you applaud.
Yeah, you're going running down the street applauding and there's no one behind you. You know what I mean? There are signs.
I know one thing that the people should know is that you actually have a bad back. You have a problem with your back.
Major.
And probably doctors told you that's fine. Do not exercise.
Yes.
Well, how did you circumvent that?
Well, I'm working with my trainer. I told him the first thing, I said, you got to know that if I sneeze sometimes, or I cough, or I'll bend the wrong way to pick up something, I won't bend my leg, my back can go out and I'm out of commission. I have a real bad many structural problems. So he worked along with me, and when we got into the program, we start working. He said, "Yo, you know, you do the pelvic press against the bench, you go against the wall." So I incorporated that into my tape. So if anybody has a lower back problem, they can do this workout. And I bench pressed 110 pounds.
Do you really?
Yeah, and that's not a lot for a man, but it's a lot for a man whose back is exploding.
Sure, because before you started to work out, I bet you couldn't dream of doing that.
I could press my pants before I started working out.